Hi, everybody. Justine Froelker, author, speaker, corporate trainer, certified daring way, and Dare to Lead Facilitator. And I wanted to do just a really quick video because I did a call with Nothing is Wasted podcast, Davey Blackburn. It was amazing with two other counselors. And one of the things that really popped in my head is when maybe when to know that you're needing some extra support, like when perhaps you need to call a therapist or maybe even your doctor for some medication to get through this time. And so, right, it is normal to feel more sadness than normal, more anxiety than normal, for all of us, I think, during this time. I do think that when this first began, we were feeling uncertain and scared and frustrated for lots of different reasons, some of us for very different reasons. And as I have said before throughout this time, like this is really grief and it's also trauma. And a lot of us process trauma in very different ways and to varying degrees. And whether or not you have struggled with anxiety or depression or you have trauma in your history or it develops through and maybe even because of this time, what is perhaps some of those things that you need to have aware of for yourself or someone you love or care about in regards to when it's time to bring in extra support. And so you can just literally go to those basic things of like, is there a huge change in your sleep? And I think for a lot of us, there's been a big change in our sleep. Has it lasted more than a couple weeks? Like you're not falling asleep, trouble falling asleep, trouble staying asleep, dreams that you remember and are super, super, super vivid. And it's lasted a week or maybe 2 weeks. That's a telltale sign that you might need to bring in some extra support. Look at some supplementation for your sleep or even medication or a therapist. Changes in your weight loss or weight gain because you're changing in your food. It's easy to numb out with food. It's easy to consume too much wine during this time or sugar or sweets during this time. And at the same time, we want to be able to check our intention and be aware of when has it maybe crossed the line for us that it is no longer like coping, but it's numbing, avoiding, escaping our lives, and then even cross further into this is depression and anxiety, and I need to bring in some extra support. Pulling away, if you've noticed someone really kind of like really disappearing more than normal right now, which it's easy to disappear. So checking on your people. Those are like some really big things, okay? Really, really extreme mood swings might be it too. Have an accountability partner. Whether or not you live with someone, you live with people and that person is in your home, or it's someone outside of your home, or you live alone and you have someone outside of your home, but to check in with someone to kind of be like, I'm really struggling. I'm still not sleeping. Have you experienced this? And then kind of like, maybe it's time to reach out to a counselor. Counselors are able to meet with you virtually now. If you need some names, I would be happy to refer you to some of my colleagues who are brilliant and are seeing clients on video chat. And so, or it's maybe time to reach out to your doctor for some medication during this time. And it may not need to be forever. It may just need to be during this time. And so mental health is serious, and isolation only makes it worse for many of us. So let's show up for one another and check in with love with one another, and also be very self-aware of our own behaviors and moods and thoughts and feelings. So most of all, you are never alone. You're not going through this alone. You are not the only one to ever have felt this way. You are not alone. It's one of the greatest lies that our brain tells us, and it's not true. So reach out for help. And if you are the one that is not struggling to this extreme, you reach out. Check in on your people. Whoever just popped in your head right now when I said that, text them, call them, schedule a video chat. We are not limited in our presence. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.